Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you all of my pets. So, I guess we can get started with the first one here. This is Diesel. He's my rat, one of my rats. So Diesel is about 4 months old. He likes to jump. So he is one of my rats. I do have 2 rats currently. I do have 3 rats in my cage right now only because one of them is my sister's rat and is just temporarily staying in my cage. This is Diesel. He's very kind and very energetic. Rats are really good pets. They're kind of like little dogs. You can train them and stuff. He's gonna get even bigger than this because he, again, is only 4 months old and I think they stop growing when they're 6 months old. So, here's Diesel, and I'll show you his brother now. This is my other rat. His name is Buck. He's more chill than Diesel. He just kind of sit there. He just likes to explore like all rats, but he's a lot more chill. He's also a little bit smaller than Diesel, but again, that could change because they're not done growing. Now I can move on to my other rodents. This is my mouse, Yasha. I've had her for a few months now. Guys, mice are the sweetest ever things. They're not as smart as rats. They don't do as much as rats really, but they are so sweet. If you just want a small pet. She actually gave birth, so when I got her, she was pregnant. She was housed with men, so she had babies, and I didn't end up keeping any of the babies. So none of these, my mice are babies, but she is a mother. Her babies are hopefully not eaten by a snake, but hopefully someone's pet. But yeah, that's Yasha. My next mouse is Anya. I think she is so pretty. I think she has red eyes and like her markings, I just think they're so pretty. Now, she can be a little problematic when introducing new mice because it's doable, but I have to go through some precautions to make sure she doesn't beat them up. She's fine with Yasha. However, I did have some other mice who have unfortunately passed away. Not because of her though. A lot of rodents are prone to getting respiratory infections and they can be very deadly. But, so that's what they passed from, but she doesn't really like newcomers. So I have to go through many, like I said, precautions to make sure she's fine with them. Which is just that I have to introduce them first in kind of like a neutral zone. She just pooped. You guys didn't see that. And then while she's in this neutral zone, like I have like a tiny little carrying container. Not tiny, but like close enough that they are forced to get to know each other basically. And then I completely clean out, redo their cage. So I get all new bedding. I clean off every single toy and hide wheel, and so their scent is no longer on it, and they basically think it's a brand new cage, and so there's nothing to be whatever, you know what I mean. There's nothing to fight over, to say like, hey, this is mine, get away, because nothing is theirs if they think it's a whole new cage. So yeah, that's Anya. My next mouse is Sam. She is honestly the cutest mouse I think I have ever seen. She's also so soft. I wish you guys can feel how soft she is. She's so soft. Look at her face. She has a split face. Like one side is like this beige color and the other side is black with like white down the middle. The beige side, she has a red eye. The black side, she has a black eye. She is the most precious, cutest mouse I have ever. And she's just a baby. That's why she's smaller than Anya and Yasha. She is so cute. Like, I love her a lot. And I did get her from a reptile expo, which unfortunately does mean she was being sold to be fed by to a snake. That's why she is just a baby, and she didn't come from Yasha. They were just selling her as a small mouse, because, you know, the bigger the snake, the bigger mouse or rat they need to eat. So a pretty small snake would be eating her. But look at this tail of hers. It's perfectly split down the middle, black and white. I've never seen such a thing. But she is the most perfect mouse ever, and I love her a lot. She's so cute. Oh my goodness. Like, so cute, guys. But that's all for my mice. So we're still onto rodents. We're in the rodent category still, believe it or not. So let me go get my next rodent. Here is my next rodent. This is Dean the hamster. He is so soft, so cute, and so perfect. He loves his wheel, he loves to eat, and he loves to chew. Look at him. He is perfect. Look at his back, his coat, his face, his nose. He is so soft. I want a blanket soft as him. Like, there's nothing softer, maybe except for Sam the mouse, softer than him. And I just can't believe him. He's so cute. He's so kind, never bit me ever. Hold on, do you guys want to see if he wants to eat a seed? Because it's the cutest thing ever. He might even put it in his cheek for you guys. Let's see if Mr. Dean wants to eat a seed. He does. He does. He did put it in his cheek. He will have it later. But this is Dean, the hamster. So now we are out of the rodent category, and now I get to show you my cats. I have 6 of them, and I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be able to get them all because it is, almost 1 a.m. and a lot of them are probably sleeping in like my parents' room or my sister's room, and I'm not gonna wake them up just to show you guys, I'm sorry. But I do have at least one for certain I can show you because she's in my room right now. You might have been able to hear a few times in the back. So I'll be right back to get my cats. Okay. You guys, your eyes are about to be blessed by the most beautiful animal on this planet. This is the most beautiful creature on this planet, okay? This is my most favorite, my most blessed animal I ever got the absolute pleasure to own. She's been with me for 12 years now, and ever since I met her when I was 8 years old, we fell in love. We've been bonded ever since. This is my baby. Got a sneak peek. This is my baby kitty, Trixie Marie. I love her so much. We sleep together every night. I bring her wherever I go. That's a lie. I bring her everywhere I can take her, basically. She goes with me on car rides. She goes with me to get ice cream. She goes with me to take walks. She goes with me to my grandma's house. She's perfect. She is so nice too. She's one of the nicest kitties I've ever met. And she's so pretty. She has won multiple awards at my county fair pet show. She's so pretty. Look at those eyes. We were just cuddling before this, so if she looks like she hates me, She doesn't. She's just like acting like that for the camera. She thinks she's cool. My baby. But anyway, this is like my cat. The rest of the cats are like the family cats, but this one's like mine. That's right, if I move out of this house, you're coming with me. So now I'll go see what other cats I can wrangle up, because they're all over the house. So I'll just go see which ones I can find. This is my next kitty. He's actually ancient, so you can probably, oh baby, okay. He's really old. He's 17 years old. You can probably tell he's a little bit maybe crusty, but he's still beautiful. He's just stunning. He's my baby. Well, he was born when I was like almost 3, or I was 3, I think. I don't know how old I was, but yeah. No, he was definitely born when I was like 2.5. But he is the sweetest cat I've actually ever met. Like, he's actually the sweetest cat. He loves to be pet. He loves to have treats. He loves attention. He is deaf. That's very sad. But he also sheds a lot, and I can see fur like flying in the air. But his name is Wally. But yeah, that's Wally, my oldest cat. Hi, so it has been about a week since I last recorded this. So the reason why it ended so abruptly was because my phone died and I thought I lost all the footage. Like, I went to my camera roll after charging my phone, and the footage wasn't there, and I thought I lost all of it. So I'm like, whatever, like, I just will scrap the video idea. And then I looked the next day and it was actually there, so I'm like, okay, I'll just like record it, the rest of it, some other time. And I'm choosing to now because today, so you probably remember just like a couple seconds ago, I had Wally. Today he did pass away. So I said that he was old, he was sick, so but Wally had been kind of sick his whole life, really. We were told he had asthma, and we were told he had herpes, which is like kind of like chronic in a cat where it can flare up, it never really goes away. So all of our cats really have that because it's contagious. So we were like, he'd gotten a few flare-ups before we took him to the vet and they gave him medicine, but he also had hyperthyroidism, which causes him to lose weight, and like his thyroid doesn't work, which should. And so he was losing a lot of weight. He used to weigh like 20 pounds when he was younger, and he was down to about 5 pounds. And so yesterday, we noticed he was looking a lot sicker than usual. He was breathing out of his mouth, he was breathing pretty hard, and he wasn't eating, so we decided to take him to the vet, the emergency vet, yesterday. And he stayed overnight, and we were hoping that he'd make a full recovery, but overnight, and this morning my family just realized that at his age, we have no clue what was going on with him. They did x-rays yesterday on him, and he had a consolidated lung, and he had a mass on his liver, and it could have very well been cancer, but they didn't want to do a CT scan because of his age and his condition. So we made the decision to just put him to sleep because we just thought it was the best thing to do for him. So what you saw was kind of like the last media, I guess, I got of him. So, but I do have more pets to show you. So anyway, here's the next cat. She's our newest cat. Her name's Clementine. She's 1 year old. So she's just a baby. She's very hyper and doesn't want to stay, so. So I do have 2 more pets, cats, to show you. Actually 3 more cats to show you. I have Oliver, Poppins, and Roz. I think Oliver and Poppins are in my parents' room right now. I can just put pictures of them up. And Roz, I'm not too sure where he's at. I can just put pictures of them up here, and I'll just talk about them. Oliver, he's a Devon Rex. He is very vocal, and he really likes to eat, and he likes to go outside, and he likes to play. Unfortunately, he does like spray a lot, kind of marking his territory around the house, and we're trying to get him to stop. We've been giving him like certain or different types of anxiety medication to help maybe calm him down so he doesn't feel the need to mark his territory. And it did work a little bit. I don't remember we put him on, but it wasn't working, so we're putting him on another medicine. And unfortunately, if he doesn't stop that, then we might have to get rid of him, like give him up to another family. And then our next cat, Poppins, she is also one of the sweetest cats. She's like 5 years old, I think, or 4 going on 5. She is absolutely just a sweetheart, and she loves attention. She loves to sit on people's laps, be in blankets. Like, she's honestly such a sweet cat, and she'll just, sorry, my cat is under the bed growling. Poppins is just such a sweet cat. She's also just very playful and loves anyone, just will love to be pet by anyone. Then Roz, he's 13 years old. He has a lot of anxiety. He used to eat a lot of objects he wasn't supposed to eat, and that resulted in many surgeries, which kind of gave him a lot of anxiety. Now he's just kind of skittish. But he is a very nice cat. All of my cats are super nice. And but Roz, he will love attention from anyone. That's all my pets. I'm sorry that it kind of took like a tragic turn. I wasn't expecting that when making this video, obviously. I had no clue. But it's been really hard today losing Wally, because, and I said he was 17 years old. I was 2 when he was born. And I don't really know in life without him. So, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you want to see more content from me, I'm probably going to be doing more like content with my pets, content maybe like playing games, content outside, catching snakes maybe again, probably most likely, doing random stuff. So, yeah, thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in a future video of mine. Bye.